So let's go on with our adventure, basically. Right, Alma Linux has been, bye. And Manjaro Linux is the next one. So clone Manjaro, Control A, Manjaro. To have a name for it, but we'll check it out together. So choose a disk file, Manjaro KDE, open, start, boot up. You know what I do always, right? I check it out. So E and have a look. So okay, what's in there? We're gonna have a splash, and we're gonna have a quiet, and there's some length and some things in there. Driver is free, nouveau mode set is 1, and all that. All these things you can type yourself behind it if you need it. Same here, E, and then the driver is not free, I guess. Where is the line? Non-free, it says. It's the fourth line, non-free. Mode set 0 and so on. Okay, escape. So on a virtual machine, try it out. It's gonna be open source drivers. And now we boot up. Welcome to Manjaro Linux. Plymouth. And this is KDE. I was just installing Alma Linux, 8 GB of download, and I thought I was going to get Plasma, and it was GNOME. So this is your Manjaro Hello. That's a project you can grab from the GitHub and ask the guys, can we use it for our own distribution? And all you need to do is change a few things, like here. And years ago, when I started first in ArchLabs, that's exactly what we did. We changed this project here that you see before you and go into the code and change the word. Manjaro becomes your name and so on. So launch installer. I've actually made a video about these welcome boxes or applications or stuff like that, and I think around 10 or something, and you'll find a playlist on our YouTube channel. You can say to Manjaro, go and see where he lives, and then just give him the language. I don't want that because I want people to be talking English. Everyone talks American English or just English. Why? Technical terms. If you Google or DuckDuckGo, whatever you do, right, you need a technical term. And if you do it in French or in German or whatever, it's gonna likely to have less responses and less links than in English. So learning the technical term in English is beneficial for you, whatever application you're using. If you're starting to learn Python or I don't know, anything from school related, university related, you Google in English because it gives you more information, more response, more hits. Okay, just a thought. So that's why I chose not to do that in Calamares, which you can. My keyboard is going to be Belgian. No swap, all kind of things. Let's do a swap to file. ext4, btrfs. Let's do xfs. Next. Log in automatically or not. I'm gonna do an or not, so we see what we get, right? The design. Next. You can choose to install an office or not. Or not in this case. VirtualBox, right? Who cares? And then install now. And that's a nice, beautiful look. And yes, it is Calamares. Here's the button to keep track of things. So we're gonna rsync everything. And it's here. That's my future system. So if you want to have a look, you go to there. This is your future system. and all the files are unsquashed, and they're here. Okay, this is strange, right? Well, there has to be a source and has to be a target, right? So run that one. Miso. Isn't that a soup or something? And then this one, and then Manjaro, and then that one. And here is a big file. How can we see that if it's a big file? Like this, like that. That's better. That's a big file. That's a big file. Size. These guys. And if you're an ISO builder, you keep digging, right? You check out all that's in here, and you go, for example, to Calamares. How do they set it up? How do they set Calamares up? What services do they launch? What do they do to make this work? You see? What services do they activate? Bluetooth, Crony, Modem Manager, Network Manager, CUPS, Havaget, SEDM, FSTrim, Package File Update, Graphical, right? Learn by studying other configurations. And here's the unpack file system. Unsquash this and unsquash that. But a normal user will not do any of that. We'll just sit and wait and never maybe click here, but have a look at all these nice little graphics. So if you say, oh, I like that, I want to have that too, have a look. How do they do it? Done. Why are we here? Well, first of all, have a look. That's one thing, but there is something called the ArchLinux tweak tool, right? What if, and I want to have as a starter, as a basis better, I want to have Manjaro. And then I have my awesome, I want to have BSPWM, I want to have CHDWM, I want to have DWM, I want to have Xmonad, I want to have Juda, but all Manjaro. No problem. Let's have a look and see if it's possible, if there are any changes to the code we need to make. So that's nice, right? Probably breeze theme. Stick to the basics is always a good idea. So keep it simple and stupid is not a bad idea. But we're also here for the icons, sardi and surfn icons. Launch and start, bye-bye. Right, let's first have a look around and what do we get? Maybe first here, okay, graphics, fine, internet, sure, multimedia, good, very good, my choice, no office, don't need office. There's the Manjaro settings manager that probably we need to open up, so that's one thing, that's special. And notify KDE maybe, but I don't think it's gonna be that different. Just a name. The system settings, we'll check it out later. Or now, but later. So it's already open. And then we go over here, so HTOP and KDE Partition Manager Console, Manjaro Hello, that's a little app that says hello to you. And Timeshift is there. And Yakuake, so F12. Sudo pacman -syyuu and neofetch. Everything is a little bit green and red, and why is that? Well, because of packages, right? We're on bash. Plasma Breeze 6.1.25. Let's have a look on our system. We have 6.2.12 on Arch, and this one is a bit different. Okay, so let's first this one. This is an an extra package to set all these things. It's possible to install such a thing as well. It's on the AUR somewhere, I think. Don't recall the name, but it's on the AUR if you need it. And this is breath light and breath dark. So breath dark, apply. More to my liking already, but then the problem is we can't see this here. Let's give it all it can. This is discover, no, not probably PAMAC, right? Let's first have a look. Yeah, that's PAMAC. The icon for PAMAC, and here the system settings. Let's see again. Yeah, appearance is white. Good. So breath and breath dark. Maybe you like to install it. A good question, right? My question in my brain says, yay breath plasma. Yay breath plasma. It exists, guys. Go and have a look. Plasma 5 themes, breath extra, breath migration, breath classic theme, plasma 5 themes, breath. So yep, it's there if you want it. Right? No need to install Manjaro for a theme. Breath light and so on. Application style, breeze, plasma style. There is breath and breath dark. Colors, breath dark. Fonts, we skipped one. Window decorations. Okay. Icons, we're here for icons. So breeze, keep it simple. Good idea. And the font management and the splash screen, that's breath dark as well. So you can have a look if you do this. That's it. Icons, sure. The rest, yeah, is just plasma, right? Now the icons. I wonder actually, Control T, nope. Super T, nope. That's something, but that's not what I want. Super Enter, nope. Control Alt Enter, nope. So none of my icons. So F12 is the one that's gonna work here. Yay. Paru. So none of these guys will work. Control Z, Tryzen, right? What I'm gonna do is get the icons in F12. In the last video, ArcoLinux, I took sardi, so I'm gonna take the GitHub surfn. Well, actually, what if somebody typed surfn icons? What do we get? You get immediately where you need to be. That's it. That's what you need to do. Zip it or clone it any way you like. It's gonna take a while. That's a while. Right mouse click, extract here, extract here. Now Plasma is a little bit different, so it's not in the dot icons that we should put it. Control A, Control X. We need to put it somewhere different. Control H. I never was a fan of green stuff. Linux Mint as well had this green stuff. Not my thing. That's just design, that's easily changed. Don't let that put you off to install Manjaro. Wallpapers, icons, themes, not important. Alright, that's there. Bye. Look at this wallpaper, this is nice, even when it's green. Okay, system settings. Appearance. Icons. Missed one. Icons. Let's take the surfn breeze. Actually, we have a plasma theme for it. we do. Surfn plasma theme, but no, did not get that right. But okay, doesn't matter because it's working just the same. Problem is with themes, you need to click it and apply it. I often forget this apply button. That's Plasma, right? Apply, click and apply. That's the reasoning, not just click. So we got all this. Problem with the icons and themes and all that is you need to log out. So I'm gonna log out. Enjoy the beautiful welcome screen from SDDM. And then have a look again. So this one, so I guess we do need the Plasma von surfn. So surfn Plasma, surfn Plasma dark. There's also a light version, they depend on each other. Extract here, surfn Plasma dark, dark on dark. This one, Control X. You know where it should go? It should go to the local share icons. Control V. So that's one more. Now we selected them. Appearance, icons, surfn Plasma. There's a new kernel. Look at that. Please update. Nope. Nope. I decide, not you. Apply. Now hopefully this works. It does not. Did we set everything right? Press dark. That's one. Icons. Plasma dark. Apply. Why are these guys not there? Did something change to Plasma? Don't think so. There are way too much icons that are not okay. Like way too much. So let's reboot. That is strange. So that's on the to-do list. For whatever reason, they're not there. Now, of course, I'm curious. Let's see if the certain icons are any better. Nope, wrong place to be. But there is a link. No? Should put a link there. So SourceForge is where we should go. That's the AUR. New release just a few days ago. Extract here. Oh, now it's like that. Okay, that's no problem. Then we take this one to this one. We cut it here. We put it in the local share icons. Control V. Let's have a look. What happens if we do this, that, apply. Click away, log out. And apply. Only help is here without an icon. These have all icons. How can Dolphin not have an icon, right? How important is that? So there is something off with the Manjaro, because guess what? ArcoLinux, it does have all the icons, and this is not an. This is really something I need to do. Well, check first on ArcoLinux. So, strange. Anyway, the ArchLinux tweak tool. Can we get something else on this machine? Yeah, we can. Do we need to do updates? Nope, we don't need to do updates. That's already done. Let's go grab something from ArcoLinux. .info. Go grab the ISOs, right? They're out there, and in a week time it will be released, but now you can test it. And yes, our Discord link has changed, so if you find an old link, it will not work. It's this one that will work. We're talking about ArchLinux tweak tool. In order to have it, you need to have access to the ArcoLinux repos, keys, mirrors, and all that. And that's this little thing that you download, that you you click here. Let's do all of it, then that, and then delete. Right? ArcoLinux spices are here. Open a terminal here. Sudo pacman -u install this particular thing. And then you do this. ArcoLinux spices, or you go to in the menu, you'll find something. And here is a click, click. And you wait till it says done. So if you do sudo pacman -s you get 3 lines more. Extra large, repo third party, ArcoLinux repo. So you have access now to the repo of ArcoLinux. Sudo pacman -s ArchLinux tweak tool. And there's the dev version, development. So don't do that, take just the Git version. And let us play and test with the dev. Done. Well, there is this tweak tool now in the menu somewhere, right? Or you launch it here, ATT. And that doesn't work. That's good to know. Cancel. And that is going to work. Why is he saying it's not going to work? And then launch it. What happened there? ZSH says correct it. Don't correct it, because it's working. So we've got support for ArcoLinux, ArchLinux, ALCI, Kali, Arizer, EndeavourOS, Garuda, Manjaro, XeroLinux, Excel, RebornOS, ArchCraft, CacheOS, Archman, BigLinux, and Artix. Any of these guys can have, and that's the main thing, main selling point, because do you need this? No. No, 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 no. You don't need this, right? This is a graphical user interface, a GUI. Do we need GUIs? No, you don't need GUIs. If you know what file to change and how to change it and what into what, you don't need it. I am gonna get my CHADWM and continue my story there. So there's a lot of application, a lot of configurations that just work out of the box. And then it's up to you. You receive a template, you make it your own, you change it any way you see fit, and that's the fun, that's the rising, that's what a user should do. Rise the thing. We developers say, is that ours? Right? That's fun. Yeah, we did have to change something to your SDM configuration. Some of these distros don't have the split SDM configuration, and that's what we do. We use a split configuration. So let's quickly fix that. So after installing ArchLinux tweak tool, you broke my ArchLinux tweak in my system, right? No, we did not. But where is the system settings now? Nope, that's another one. System settings, system settings, Manjaro settings manager, system settings, found it. So set the SDM, the login, again the way it should be. So was it here? Splash screen, workspace, I'm not seeing it here. Startup. It was breath or breeze or breath it wasn't. Apply. Voila. Yeah, we can close it or not. Log out. Again, log out. Right? So that's just that. List users. And then of course, don't forget to change. So Plasma X11, wise choice not to go to Wayland yet. And then CHDWM. And there you go, right? So don't really care, and that's probably one of the things I've been saying since February 2022. In the end, it's all ArchLinux, the basis you're working on. And then you go to Discord, you go to Telegram, you go to Firefox, you read your mail, watch some videos, you install Spotify. It's all basically, right? But that's it. Choices. What are these key bindings I'm pressing? Super Q and Super Shift Q, Super Enter, Ctrl Alt T, Super T if your XVT is installed. It's not. Super D, Roofy, Super Shift T, D menu, Escape, Super X, log out, Super Q, Super X, whole screen, log out, shut down, etc. We should try out the lock. Then we got our fishies and we go in. And now it's up to you, right? It is up to you. What did you receive? You received a config, you received an ATT, an Arco CHDWM, and in here is your configuration. This is where you need to have a look. But the icons are off for some reason. They are off inside Plasma. Okay, all the rest, it's up to you to decide. So Ctrl Alt T, NeoFetch, that's what we're on. ATT, that's what you launch. And it knows that it's on Manjaro. And if you want to install stuff, can be done here. This is now possible. I know we have already sardi and surfn icons, but these were on my home directory. If we click this and install it, then it will not be on the home directory. And that might be an idea. That might be a reason why it's not working. So sardi icons, let's install it. So this shows you, if you launch ATT in the terminal, it shows you what will happen to your system, and I think you care about that. So Pacman -S sardi icons, okay, nothing too drastic. So -R, it's out again. Or uninstall. Right, let's first test it out. So this one, right, let's install all the Plasma little things here. Select it. In the meantime, while that's doing its work, Super Shift T. In the local, remember, we've done it manually. Share, icons, here they are. Don't want to use those. I want to use the ones that I'm now installing. none here. So it will have to go to user share icons. Okay. So there's so much more fun to be had, right? Extras, all kind of things to install, how to start, nothing there. Design, so this is third-party stuff, icons not from us. This was from us. This is not from us, difference. Cursors from somebody else, Vimix cursor. Install that one, that's a nice one. Fonts, all kind of fonts. Desktops, choose another one, awesome. Install, click, done. Fixes, all kind of fixes. If you think something is wrong with your gpg.conf, get the best key servers for both of them. And here's an icon that we can select globally. Breeze, no, apply. So you see here, there's a problem with get model clear and cursors pop up. Cursor is saved, it says, but if it's clear, I wonder what's in there. So etc to user share icons default, and now we open it with ocular, no. Okay, then it is working. Whatever it did, it is working. It says breeze now, so we're in the clear, but there was something about clear, right? There is something about it that says what's this? Maybe quit ATT. Let's see. So the fixes apply, voila. Once it's saved, once it's okay, it's okay. It's not gonna be a problem anymore. All right, grub. Let's not do that. Login. LightDM, LXDM, wall. There is no SDDM for you guys. Mirrors, all kind of mirrors you can up or down. This is NeoFetch. NeoFetch enabled. Control T. It's there now. Use lolcat. This takes a while to install all the bits and pieces. But if it is, nope. If it is, nope. Then you see all these colors, right? Now, I do wonder, lolcat is an ArchLinux thing. Lol. All right, there it is. So don't like that, fine. Off it again, right? You can change it. You can change it to Antergos and so many more of these logos. Pacman, enable more repos. Garuda repo, ArcoLinux repos, Endeavor repos, Nemesis repo. Just click away and you have more packages, more kernels. You can install stuff here. Services that you can enable. Shells. So Control T, we've got something called update. Come on, not found, right? Now, first of all, you need to know what you're on. So bash, install bash completion is not installed. Okay, install it. And install the ATT bash RC configuration. Okay. Well, not here, but again, open something up. Update. Update is working. Upall is not working because Paru is not installed. Sudo pacman -s Paru. But this is tedious, right? This is tedious. So extra, select them all, install these applications. Xpac, yay, but probe, most, ripgrab, Paru, downgrade, rate mirrors. Immediately we got everything that we need for our bash RC, ZSH RC, or fish. You can choose. So Upall is working. And so you go on and explore what's possible. There's some fun bits in here. If you don't want NeoFetch, this thing, but you say, I find PaleoFetch actually quite nice. Then it's this short and nice sysinfo. Let's see if that works, because it's a script, and scripts, right, they figure out what am I on, and then you get this information, and it thinks it's DWM, and yes, it is, right, a fork, CHADWM, or a Manjaro Linux. So he does find out most of the things, if not all of the things. All right, it's just a script. Themer, if you installed Awesome, you can change themes. If you installed i3, you can install more of these themes, but even have a polybar rather than the i3 bar. LeftW is just awesome. Been in there in 2022, and developed 26 themes, 26 ways of looking at your screen. Qtile is there as well, another theme, and sometimes you need to make a new user. Say, okay, you can use my computer, and then you make a user and say, stay off from this. This is your password and your username, and you do your thing there, but don't go on my site of things, right? Create user and delete user. Many of these guys, well, why is it here, right? Because tiling window managers don't have it. Plasma is the one that has it. Plasma. Talking about Plasma, Super X, log out. We did install the icons, right? So let's have a look. Is there anything different? A local installation or not? Dolphin is still missing in action. Why? Why? Strange, right? Let's go to settings. System settings. Appearance. We have new things now. We have surfn Plasma Dark. Let's try that one. Apply. This is the look we have. Are there icons missing? Then it's the theme thing, right? If there are no icons missing, I don't need to do anything. It has to be a theme update or some kind that messes up the icons. That is a good find. That is a good find. So appearance, surfn Plasma Dark, and it works. And there's another one, ArcoLinux Arc Dartella. If you that one, our icons look like this. All right. And this one looks like that. And voila, all the icons are there. So it's a theming issue. Well, Plasma makes updates, right? So they'll figure it out that something is wrong, and then I'll change it. And if it's something I can do, I can try to fix it as well. Control H. So this is your look. If you say, I rather like it a little bit lighter, that's possible as well. So breathe light it is. Then it's this green thing. Then you go in there and say, okay, icons. Let's go to the other icons again. Let's take, do you know there are variants about the Mint icon themes? Well, let's rephrase that. Horse 3180 created Arc theme, created Arc icons. Then Linux Mint changed the variations of the blue from Arc and made a mint white blue, a brown, and a purple, and a pink, and so on. So we have also these guys here available. So I think this is gonna be your thing, this yellow. Then you can try that out, surfn mint Y yellow. Okay. And this should gradually, this is Plasma, the icons don't change immediately, and tend to just log out and then let it apply, or even reboot sometimes. So all my icons have shifted to the new theme. It's all taste, right? What do you like? What's the design you like? And all my icons are there. Oof. I already saw hours of work figuring out why that was. It's in the theming that something went wrong. Enfin, nice, right? Look at that. Why not install Manjaro and have fun with it? All right, enjoy.